Let's talk about some books I have finished recently. Since I'm already holding it, let's talk about Malice. I finished Malice not that long ago, and while it is a lot of pages, it doesn't feel like that. This moves so well, it is so intentional. Malice is everything I would like in a fantasy world. It feels very lived in, you have a map, you have main families or houses or kingdoms, and then within the book you get to have a different POV in each kingdom, different family and different siblings and family dynamics and people who you get to know. I would say at least half of the book I was getting adjusted to that and all of the characters within each different POV and location. Animal companions, which is something that I really enjoy. It has ancient magic as well as giants, blood promises, war, and political intrigue between the kingdoms. It really has so much without feeling like it's just like we threw everything in with the kitchen sink and it feels disorganized. It's very intentional, very planned out. Next, I want to talk about A Reign of Shadows and Endings. This is the first book in the Legacy series. It's darker than the Lady of Darkness series. I would check trigger warnings before picking these books up. Our main character, her people are basically their reason for life is to serve the higher, more important, stronger houses. There is a lot of day to day, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and you wake up and you do the same thing. Our main character is not treated very well, and that can be a little hard to read about. It's not the darkness. I can read darker fantasy and darker romance books. The pacing and the repetitiveness in pet names and in conversation. They say the same things a lot. They have the same conversations a lot. That to me, it just feels like filler. Very much gods, fae, and lots of magical beings. One of our characters is even a shifter dragon. Very fun magical things in the book of Blood and Ether. The main character, she is aged up, her school for their world, like college for them, as she wants to know more about herself, as she is a mystery to herself as far as her powers, and she has hid them from everyone, a guard where she is, who they become friends. This very much is a friends to lovers, but at the same time it's an instant lust as they both like each other from the jump, but they don't want to act on it. Rare representation, which I appreciated and enjoyed. This was very much more academia and a character-driven story than a fantasy world building story. Toward the end of the book, we know nothing new about our girl. It took almost 400 pages for anything to actually start happening, but this is what I've been reading lately. Some books are better than others. That's just how it goes. Hopefully my next reading update is more 5 stars.